Hello everyone, welcome to Full Moon Movies. Warfare isn't just a movie, it's a full body experience unfolding in near real time without a traditional score and driven by the disorienting truth of combat as it really happens. Co directed by former Navy SEAL Ray Mendoza and visionary filmmaker Alex Garland, this A24 production is one of the most intense and authentic war films in recent memory. The story is set during a 2006 surveillance mission in Ramadi, Iraq, where everything that can go wrong does. There are no backstories, no sentimentality, no Hollywood hero moments, just a team of elite soldiers slowly unraveling under the strain of an ambush they didn't see coming. Now, at the center is Ray, played by Dee Farrow, Wu Ah Thai, a quiet, observant operator modeled after Mendoza himself. His calm demeanor, rooted in real-world discipline, anchors the chaos. Will Poulter's Eric play the wary team leader, trying to keep everyone together. Cosmo Jarvis delivers a gut-wrenching performance as Elliot, the team medic and sniper whose fate delivers one of the film's most devastating turns. Kit Connor plays Tommy, the youngest in the squad. His panic is raw and unfiltered, adding emotional urgency to the otherwise procedural tone. But it's not character arcs that drive warfare, it's the absence of them. This isn't a story about soldiers. It is the soldiers, how they move, how they communicate, how they fall apart when plans fall through. Now this choice immerses the viewers into the operation itself, not into commentary. The key moments are staged with surgical precision. The pre-dawn house breach is almost silent. Night vision whispered commands, the creaks of the floorboard. You hold your breath with them. Now then comes the insurgent ambush, sudden, chaotic, brutal. Grenade gunfire, IEDs. The camera barely moves, but your pulse skyrockets. And finally, Iliad's injury and medical extraction, filmed in one long, harrowing take, is where sound, motion, and fear fully converge. Cinematographer David J. Thompson ditches the slick for the static. Shots linger, interiors are dim and tight, pressing in on the characters like the situations itself. There's no escape. Glenn Fremantle's sound design replaces music entirely. Your ears becomes the score. Distant gunshots, boots scraping gravel, a breath too loud is not just immersive, but it's exhausting. Production design favors realism. The Iraq apartment used as an overwatch is sparse and lived in. Gear, weapons, uniforms all look straight out of the field footage. The film doesn't romanticize the war, but it recreates it faithfully, painfully, and without apology. Clocking in just 100 minutes, the warfare is a shot for a war epic. But that's exactly why it hits so hard. It doesn't need exposition or long speeches. It trusts the audience to observe and feel. In that way, it resembles Paul Greengrass' United 93 more than traditional war cinema. At the box office, it pulled a 32.8 million worldwide on a 20 million budget. Not huge by blockbuster standards, but significant for A24. It became the studio's 15th highest grossing film in North America and scored an A cinema score for an incredibly rare feat for a film that this raw and unconventional. Still, it wasn't without any critic. Some viewers found it emotionally cold or even propaganda adjacent, lacking the broader moral question about war. Others saw its refusal to editorialize as its strength, a pure, unfiltered depiction of a mission gone sideways. Now, the themes feel chillingly relevant today as drone warfare, insurgencies, and asymmetric conflicts continue to define global military strategy. Warfare becomes more than a movie, it becomes a mirror. It shows how war can dehumanize not just the enemy, but the soldier, how split-second decisions, not speeches, define survival, and how chaos doesn't wait for a theme song. As we wrap with a look at the 4K release and the home media presentation, Warfare delivers exactly what fans of high-impact realism would expect. Whether you get the standard Blu-ray or the 4K UHD edition, Dolby Atmos is fully supported across both formats. So it doesn't really matter which disc you choose, you're getting a full spatial soundscape that enhances every bullet, breath, and breakdown. The audio is sharp, immersive, and brutal, capturing not just the chaos of the combat, but the silence that it surrounds it. Dialogue remains clear even in overlapping commands and panicked firefights, while the Atmos channels emphasize footsteps, gunshots, and environmental tension from all directions. The 4K video transfer is exceptional, sourced from high-resolution digital photography with a clinical sharpness that accentuates every grain of dust, every grease in the soldier's gear, and every dark corner of their surroundings. Color grading is restrained, deliberately drained to reinforce the film's sense of suffocating realism. Steel blues, dusty browns, and pale desert light dominate the palette. Black levels are deep and controlled, crucial for the nighttime surveillance sequences, and there's no digital noise or compression even during high motion firefights, especially when you see the military aircraft flying low at low altitude. In terms of packaging, the release comes in a sleek slipcover edition with a minimalist design matching the film's stripped down tone. I like the digibook presentation for this release, and also there are some set cards which showcases the scenes from the movie. In conclusion, while the package may not be overloaded with extras, but what's inside feels curated and intentional, just like the film itself. Warfare doesn't ask to be liked, but it demands to be experienced. And whether you are watching in a 4K or Blu-ray, the message and the trauma comes through loud and clear. Now, this movie is a must-watch.